Solid note. You know, I want to move to something that you're taking some leadership on. You're a member of the House Oversight Committee. You recently led an inquiry into airport security, and you found something. What did you find there?
Well, the numbers are absolutely stunning. Look, we got a lot of good people working at the TSA, but having poured tens of billions of dollars, having tens of thousands of people, what we found is over 25,000 security breaches over the last 10 years. What really scares me are the ones that we don't know about. Those are just the documented ones, so we don't know about all the other ones. We found perimeter screening that is just abhorrent. You look at JFK, a quarter-mile fence is 4 years behind in terms of being repaired. And then probably one of the most stunning numbers, more than 80% of our nation's airports, of which there are 457, more than 80% of them have never had a joint vulnerability assessment done by the TSA and the FBI. I don't know how we can be, almost 10 years out from 9/11 and have 80% of our airports having never gone through a joint vulnerability assessment. That's just totally unacceptable, in my opinion.
Congress, I want to get your response to this. The TSA says this to what you were saying there. Quote, these numbers represent a tiny fraction of 1% of more than 5.5 billion travelers at the more than 450 airports nationwide that we have screened effectively since 9/11. Now, many of these instances were thwarted or discovered in the act. With improved information and tougher security measures, we have taken extensive steps to increase the safety of the traveling public, and that is why airports today are safer than ever. And that's from Nicholas Kimball, the press secretary. And if you do the math also, they're saying that when you divide it into each and every year, we're talking about just a handful of cases per year per airport.
We're talking about 7 breaches per day, and I recognize they have a very, very difficult job, but the threat is very real. What I worry about is we're participating in security theater, those whole body imaging machines, of which we spend $175,000 apiece. We're doing that because they have lobbyists instead of doing what we should be doing, in my opinion, using bomb-sniffing dogs. So we know those machines aren't foolproof. They can't find every bomb-making material, but dogs are much more effective, according to the Pentagon, who spent $19 billion looking at these. And are we doing everything we could and we should? I think the challenge before our nation is how do we become more secure and yet less invasive? We can't give up every liberty to secure an airport in the name of security. We just can't keep doing that. But we're not doing the basics. We're not even assessing a lot of these airports. And then you have, whole sections of fences that are just left unchecked for years upon.
Not liking what the TSA is doing, not liking what McConnell is saying. And I was talking about Netflix earlier. You're not liking those prices either, I guess, right?
What's up with that? Boy, we're on a roll today, Netflix is probably top of the list there. Come on. I get the one DVD. I get the streaming, but I can't do both, so I'll probably just do the streaming and leave the DVDs at home. But come on, Netflix, we love you, but don't do this to us.
All right, next time we'll be more positive, you and I. How about that? Jason Chaffetz, Congressman, thank you so much.